My name is Ian McCord, and I'm with the Datto Academy. Today I'm going to be going over how to configure your Cirrus device. As we saw in the video above, that's how we got the device connected. Once the device is connected, now we're able to configure it. So there's two ways of accessing your device. You can access it through the partner portal, resale.dattobackup.com. You log in, you go to the Device Status tab, and you'll see all of your devices here. The new device will show up in blue, as blue indicates it's an unregistered device. So if you're connecting remotely, you can start your remote web connection now. I happen to have the luxury of being on the local network, so I'm going to connect via the IP address. I actually have it up here in another tab. To get to the IP address, you can type it in, or you can go to device.dattobackup.com, and that will show all of the devices that are on the local network. So as you can see here, I'm going to be filling in a few fields to get my device configured. So first, let's go ahead and just use the random name here. We'll just use John Smith, the company Datto, our technical support line, email, and the local postal code we'll just use. Next, we need some admin information. So I'll create a username here. Let's go ahead with and what do we want to call it? We'll call it the Academy. Also, you can get basic email alerts, hardware alert, low disk space, device not seen. Again, this can be changed through the portal later on, but we'll go ahead and set this up as well. Now that we're ready to go, let's register the device. Here we go. Now we're ready to log into the device. So we'll type in our username and our password. Now that we're logged in, we can now add systems. So to do this, we can install our ShadowSnap agent manually by just clicking it, and that will download the exe. We can also push out agents remotely by clicking the link over here. We provide credentials, username, password, IP address of the workstation or server that we're looking to back up. We add it to a queue, and we even have an option for an auto reboot as well. So simply type in the IP address. It'll tell you that a StorageCraft ShadowSnap agent is found, and you just click Protect. We're now pairing this Windows 7 workstation to our device. As you can see, this workstation has now become one of our protected systems. Our first option is to start a backup. Right below that, we have access recovery points. Since we haven't taken a backup yet, we won't have any recovery points. When I go to the basic options, I can now set my backup interval and my backup schedule. I'm currently on 60-minute backups between the hours of 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. These are all customizable. You can also set your retention, how long you want to keep backups on the device. We roll up backups to save space on the device, converting inter-daily backups to dailies after a set period of time, which is customizable, dailies to weeklies after a set period of time, and then trimming off of the back end. Now, everything that's going to be saved on that local device is going to be mirrored in the data center, plus your archiving. Under Configure Reporting and Alerting, we can set our test virtualization, also weekly backup reports, critical error alerts, warning notices, and log digests. These are simple email addresses, and if you want to have multiple recipients, you just separate them with commas. Under the Admin tab, we can see we have accounts created and we can see our registration here. Also, we have the encryption key for our data center. This is also where we're going to enable our Kroll on-track license for email recoveries. Power Controls is the program, and you can go all the way down to the message level. If you just click on the Kroll, then you will see you can download the application and then a license with it. Also, we can configure the email subjects of those reports that we were looking at before. So you can actually configure the subject line of the email reports for your test virtualization, your weekly backup report, your critical error alert, your warning notice, and your log digest. Under the Network tab, you have your IP address for the device, which you can change. Also, you can change the domain in which the device is attached to, and here's where you're going to enable your SNMP options at the bottom. If you're using like a LabTech, a Tiger Power level platforms, it's where you're setting that RMM tool pickup. This concludes this section of the setting up and registering your device. Thank you.